Now it feels like it's like a learning process. It's like you start from zero, because obviously I had to learn all the letters and all. But every time I come out of a class, I kind of feel like I've achieved a bit more, and I feel more confident, like that I can speak about it, and I don't need to hide behind something. I can say, fine, I can't do it, I'm dyslexic, sorry, can you give me a hand? Or I would go and ask people for help. Once before I would be there like, I'll just take a taxi to an address, and now I'll be like, okay, explain it to me and I'll get there by myself.
I think it's kind of a strength, really. I see it as it explains a lot of the way that I work, not just in terms of day-to-day, but in terms of my artwork. And as everyone said, it's given me a lot of confidence, knowing what my weaknesses are, and knowing how to work around those, and to kind of work on my strengths. So I feel in a much better position now than I did prior to the test. Much more confident to do all sorts of things day to day.
In a way, slightly proud of having dealt with it for so long. And there's a lot of problems that I hadn't overcome, but a lot of the problems I had. But now I've got the extra help to help me address issues that I still have problems with.
Yeah, fantastic. Really, really, really. Because I mean, it's hard to separate between the assessment and all the training and stuff that's happened since. But you know, the assessment was the start of it, and I just, you know, I've been learning so. It started off with a kind of series of really, really interesting discoveries and learning and kind of realisations about myself, and that it gets really confused when there are too many things on top of one another, and that was dyslexia, and that made a lot of sense. And when I see Quona, she points out things, well, that's why you can't do that. But then, you know, there are these issues, what is the creative mind and what is dyslexia? And that, you know, those I don't really know. Because as I go to the library, I'm meant to be on a certain subject, and I end up looking at 10 different other things. And I mentioned this to Quona, and she said, oh, that's the creative mind. But then someone else said to me, no, that's definitely a clear case dyslexia, where you look at lots of different things. So I was in the middle of it, not really that sure.